Hi there, and welcome to day 13 of the 14 Days of Yoga Challenge. We are almost at the end. I can't believe it. Kind of makes me a little sad, but I hope that you stayed patient with yourself up to this point. I hope that you've stuck with me for the 13 days. Even if you didn't do it in 13 days, I hope that you've progressed and kept trying and kept showing up on your mat and just breathing with me. That's really all it is. We're just making shapes and breathing. So anyways, this is day 13. Let's take a moment to settle in. Like most of the days, let's just prop our hips up with a blanket, sit a little taller, breathe in, sink into our bodies just a little bit more. So you can let the eyelids grow heavy. Feel the sits bones rooted into the earth, holding you here in this place right now. And take a full inhale through your nose. Exhale it out. Full inhale through your nose. Exhale it out. Last one, take a full inhale through your nose. Exhale it out. Soften the space between your eyebrows. And in this space, just letting the mind catch up or slow down to meet the body, your body, where it is right now. Try not to be anywhere else. Just notice these breaths sitting in that spot right now. As you breathe here, setting your intention for class today. Why are you here? What got you to show up on your mat today? Notice what comes up for you. And keeping the eyes closed, take that right palm, flip it to face forward towards the sky. And then take the thumb, the pinky finger, the ring finger, bring them to touch. So you're making a peace sign. And then taking that peace sign and placing it gently in the space between your eyebrows. Just gently. And take the right thumb to the right nostril. Take a full inhale through your left nostril. Taking the pinky finger, ring finger, closing the left nostril, exhale out the right nostril. Take a full inhale through the right nostril. Close the right nostril, exhale out the left. Inhale through the left. Exhale out the right. Taking 2 more cycles just like this on your own. No rush as you breathe here. Really letting the lungs fill and exhale completely. We'll end as you exhale out the right nostril, just bringing that right hand, the right palm back to the thigh. Take a full inhale through both nostrils. Exhale out your mouth. Slowly opening the eyes, just a crack. Just let some of the light trickle in. Start to roll the upper body in these big circles, clockwise and counterclockwise. And then if your hips are lifted on a blanket or a pillow, just gently move it off to the side. Coming to sit on the mat, I'm just going to come sideways so you can see this a little better. Take the right leg in front of the left. In the seated position, cross-legged, right leg is in front of the left. And then take that right foot, place it on the earth, and hugging the left leg in a little closer. Then take the right foot outside the left thigh as we come to this seated twist. And if you find this like really difficult, like you're leaning to the left, just sit here, working to get both sits bones on the earth. Maybe take the right thumb, pulling the right hip down a little bit more, feeling the connection of both sits bones. Sitting tall, stay here, or take the left arm outside the right leg, right hand behind as you inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, twisting over to the right gently. Inhale, lifting through the crown of the head. And exhale, twisting a little bit more. Coming back to center. Keep the legs where they are. Rotate to the left slightly for a counter stretch. And then pressing into that right foot and the outer edge of that left foot, you're just going to lift the hips. Keep the feet where they are and just rotate all the way around, coming back to a seated position on the other side, and you'll notice we've switched sides. So the right leg is close into you on the earth, the left foot plants outside the right thigh. Okay? And again, if you find yourself pretty like leaning to the right, just work to get that left sits bones on the earth as well, plugging in that left hip as you sit a little taller. Full inhale. You can add a twist with the right arm outside the left thigh. Inhale, lifting through the crown of the head. Exhale, twisting from the heart. And again, as you inhale, lifting through the crown of the head. Exhale, twist a little bit more from the heart. And then coming back to center. Make our way to downward facing dog. So planting the palms, flip the toes, lift the hips, downward facing dog. Walking out the dog, first down dog. Just taking a moment to breathe, maybe rocking the toes to the left or to the right, heels to the left. And then switch sides, heels to the right, toes to the left. Just a different kind of stretch on the calf. As you breathe, bring the big toes to touch. Lift the right leg up and back, inhale. Exhale, step that right foot forward, pausing here on the fingertips, leading with the heart. Pressing back through the left heel. And take the left foot to match the right. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rising, reach into the sky. Fingers lifted, palms touch, slight back bend. Bring the thumbs to the forehead, the lips, your heart, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release the hands, step back to plank. Press the earth away, long through the heels, lower the knees, chest and chin to the mat. Palms wide, tent the fingers. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, release. Press the earth away, hips to the heels. Full breath. Exhale it out. Lifting back, downward facing dog. Bring the big toes to touch. Lift the left leg up and back. Inhale. Exhale, step it forward. Pausing here, fingertips lead with the heart. Reaching through the right heel. Step the right foot to match the left. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rising up, reaching to the sky, fingers touch, slight back bend, palms touch. Bring the thumbs to the forehead, the lips, your heart, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release the palms, step back to plank. Press the palms away, long through the crown of the head. Lower the knees, chest, and chin to the mat. Palms wide, tent the fingers. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, release. Press the palms into the earth, pressing back, child's pose. And back to downward facing dog. Take a full inhale through your nose. Exhale it out, go. Lift the right leg up and back. Step it forward, pausing here. Reach through the left heel. Step the left foot forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rising, reaching to the sky. Slight back bend. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Long spine. Exhale, fold. Stepping back to plank. Press the earth away. Engage the navel. And then you can lower the knees, chest, and chin to the mat. Palms wide, tent the fingers. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. Pressing back, child's pose. And when you're ready, we'll meet in downward facing dog. Taking your time. We're moving fairly quickly here, building some heat in the body. So just tap in with the breath with each movement. Inhale, lift the left leg. Exhale, step it forward. Pause, reaching through the right heel. Step that right leg forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Bring the heart to the thighs. Inhale, rising, reach into the sky. Palms touch, slight back bend. Bring the thumbs to the forehead, the lips, the heart, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, press the hands to the earth. Step back to plank. Engage that core, long through the heels, the crown of the head, and then lower the knees, chest, and chin to the mat. Palms wide, tent the fingers, lift, lengthen. Exhale, release. Palms to the earth. Press back, child's pose. And when you're ready, downward facing dog. This time, bring the big toes to touch. Lift the right leg up and back. Step it forward, warrior two. So front heel to back arch. Rising up, get that strong base. Yeah. Without that strong base, this becomes a balance pose. So breathing here, settling in. Shoulders over hips, active from fingertip to fingertip. Bending that front knee. Inhale, bring the thumbs to your heart as you lift the heart to the thumbs. Exhale, press through the palms, nice and long, and then reaching through the fingers. Keep the hips low. Inhale, bring the thumbs to your heart. Exhale again, pressing it away like you're pressing two walls away from you. Reaching through the fingers. Last time, inhale, palms to heart. Exhale, opening it up, pressing through the palms, through the fingers. And bring the hands to your hips. Shift the weight into that right foot so you can take this left foot forward a little bit, maybe a foot. We're gonna come to half moon on that right foot. So, keeping the hips low, start to drop the right fingertips to the earth, stepping that left leg in about a foot as you start to shift the weight into that right foot. Working to press through the left heel, lifting the back leg, working to stack the hips, the shoulders, opening up to the left side of the room. Keep active through that back heel, through the crown of your head, floating the left fingertips up to the sky and melting the shoulders down the spine. So you're reaching through all limbs here, the fingers, the back heel, the top of the head. Take one more full breath here, expanding, breathing into the heart. This is a challenging pose, so stay with it. Take one more breath. And then slowly lowering that left leg back to the mat. Back to warrior two. Windmill the arms to frame that front foot. Drop the left knee, toe heel that right foot out a little wider. And then placing the left hand on the earth. Right hand comes to the inside of that right thigh. As you press that leg away from you, pressing on the thigh, not the knee, you're coming onto the outer edge of that right foot. So hips are dropping towards the earth, opening up the heart to the right side of the room. You can stay here or option to bend that left knee, reaching back for that left foot. So a couple options. Breathing into the hips, no matter where you are, especially that left hip flexor. Take one more full inhale. Release the hand to the earth, stepping back to plank. Engaging the core, lift the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Take a full inhale. Exhale it out. Big toes touch. Take the left leg up and back. Step it forward, warrior two on the left side. So again, front heel to back arch, shoulders over hips. Reaching long through the crown of the head, reaching from fingertip to fingertip. Keep the hips low. On the inhale, bring the hands to your heart. Bring the heart to the thumbs. I'm going to switch so you can see me better. And then exhale, reaching through the palms, through the fingers. Inhale, lifting the heart to the thumbs. Exhale, pressing through the palms like you're pressing walls away, reaching through the fingers. Keep the hips low. Last time, inhale. Exhale, open it up, pressing through the palms. Bring the hands to your hips. We're going to come to half moon on the left side. So place the left fingertips in front of that left foot. Step the right foot in about a foot as you start to shift the weight into that left foot. And then you can press through that right heel, lifting that leg as you work to stack the hips and the shoulders. Reaching up through the right fingertips, reaching through the crown of the head. So you're reaching and lifted through all limbs, both legs, both hands, the top of the head. Staying open through the heart. Can you stay here for 2 more breaths? If you fall out, get back in, try it again. Keep breathing. Last inhale. Exhale, slowly lowering that right foot. Coming back to warrior two. Windmill the arms to frame that front foot. Drop the right knee. Toe heel that left foot out a little wider. Right palm to the earth. Left hand comes to the inner thigh of that left leg. Pressing the leg away. Rotating to the outer edge of that left foot. No matter where you are, hips sink down towards the earth. Feel the stretch on that right hip flexor. And then opening up the heart to the left. Always keeping long through the crown of the head. And if you'd like to bend the right knee, you can reach back with the left hand, reaching for the outer right foot. A different kind of stretch. Stay here for one more breath. Press the palms to the earth, stepping back to plank. Hold it here, pulling the navel in, lift the hips, back to downward facing dog. Take a full inhale. Exhale it out. Bend the knees. Releasing to child's pose, forehead to the mat, fingers lengthened, lifted through the fingertips, active in the arms. Take a full inhale behind the back of the heart. Exhale it out. Full inhale, breathing into the sides of the heart, the side body. Exhale it out. Full inhale into the front of the heart. Exhale it out. Slowly rising up and coming to a seated position on the mat with the legs nice and long. Arms active, slowly rolling all the way down to the mat. Fingers overhead, stretch from fingertips to the tips of your toes. Hug the knees into your chest. Gently rock side to side. And place the feet on the earth, knees to the sky. Take the right leg up and over, right ankle outside the left thigh, coming to modified half pigeon. Reaching behind that left leg, hugging the legs into your chest. With the right elbow, pressing the right thigh away from you a little bit more. And then becoming very aware of the shoulders, the back body, anything that's lifted up off the earth. Can you soften it a little bit? Can you release into it just a little bit more? And the shoulders are soft away from the ears. Breathing fully into that right glute. Taking one more full breath. Exhale it out. Releasing that leg. Switching sides. Take the left leg up and over, the left ankle outside the right thigh. Keep that foot flexed. And then reaching behind that right leg. Hugging the legs into your chest. Soften the back body. So the back of the spine, the shoulders, the back of the head. Take the left elbow, pressing the left thigh away from you, opening that hip a little bit more. Yeah, remembering to breathe. Breathing into that left hip, left glute. Expanding like a balloon, creating space, removing the tension. Releasing that leg. Hug both knees into your chest. Shift the hips to the right. Drop the knees to the left. Coming to a spine twist, bringing the arms out to a T. Shimmy the shoulder blades. Make sure that right shoulder gets down towards the earth. And breathing here. When you breathe in this pose, you don't just feel it in the heart or the lungs. You feel it in that right shoulder, the right pec. At least I do when I breathe fully. And bring the knees back to center. Switch sides. Shift the hips to the left. Drop the knees over to the right. And keep the arms out into that T shape. Shift the gaze over the left fingertips. Breathing into this twist. Then in these twists, this new shape, notice where the breath travels. It goes in a different path, so just notice how it feels for you. And coming back to center. And we'll come into final Shavasana. So straightening the legs nice and long. Let the feet fall away from one another. Arms by your side, palms to the sky. And take a full inhale through your nose. Exhale it out. We'll be here for about a minute. welcome home. Slowly start to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Reaching the arms up overhead, stretch from your fingertips to the tips of your toes. Take your time rolling onto your right side body. Pausing there for a breath or two. And rising up to a nice seated position on the mat. Keeping the eyes closed. Take a full inhale through your nose. Exhale it out. Inhale the arms up overhead. Exhale, hands to heart. I always close practice with a moment of gratitude. So think of one thing you're grateful for. Hold it in your heart. And we'll close our practice with one Om. Take a full inhale. Om. Namaste. Congratulations, my friend. That was day 13. I'm so sad. Tomorrow's the last day. I hope that you were patient with yourself with this practice today. There were some challenging poses in there, and keep practicing. Keep working it up, building that strength, the flexibility. You'll get there, I promise. Or maybe it's just always a challenging pose for you. You know, that happens too. So don't take yourself too seriously. Show yourself some love for showing up. I'm grateful that you were here with me, and I will see you tomorrow in day 14.